Thank you, and I wish everybody a very happy New Year. Leader, I have a couple of matters I want to draw to the attention of the House. The first being the very disturbing report last night regarding homelessness and rough sleepers and their general treatment, that they were refused beds despite there being capacity in the city, and that ran contrary to a ministerial order and a ministerial decision. So I would ask you that we invite the Minister in to respond to that how come we can have a position of government that is openly defied to a point where someone was refused a bed despite the fact that there were 75 beds available in the city on one night. The second thing is that we saw in this week the publication of the Childcare Law Reporting Project, which showed grim accounts of neglect and child protection issues that are occurring in the midst of COVID, and that child protection doesn't have the usual opportunities to be flagged because children aren't in school and aren't the normal methods by which a child would be cared for and supervised and insight sought are not available to us at the moment in the health guidelines. And so in that, I think there is a very strong case for social workers to be moved up the priority list of vaccinations so that we can ensure face-to-face visits, particularly where children are have already been flagged to the system, and that I would ask that we draw the Minister for Health's attention to that and seek something along that and have a debate or a discussion here in this House on that. I welcome that today there is ongoing discussions on the opening of special needs schools and with regard to the primary schools for children with special needs. Yesterday, that there was a briefing with teachers and SNAs with health professionals, which highlighted that even in creche situations at the moment there is an extremely low risk. However, I do appreciate that there are some very valid concerns for teachers and SNAs who have members of their family with COVID or with particular peculiarity or particular vulnerabilities. So I'm keen that we urge that along and urge the completion of those so that we can make sure that families and special needs are assisted and that we open the schools to this particular cohort of children as soon as possible.